So, imagine this. You walk into your local watering hole to meet up with some of your friends and drink some of that classic box juice, when you realize the person serving you looks kind of familiar. He gives you a smile and says, "Hey, I remember you from school. How have you been? Oh, by the way, sorry I was so mean to you back in school all those years ago." Oh yeah, you were the one kid who bullied me throughout middle school and high school. Honestly, what would you do in this situation? Well, this happened to me recently, and it brought up some things I'd really like to talk to you about. First, let's take a stroll back to 13-year-old middle school me, full of anxiety and acne. I was a kid who was pretty much friends with everyone, but I still struggled with wanting to fit in and getting away with the ultimate shenanigans, but this guy made things a whole lot worse. I was just like any other middle schooler, just trying to, exist. But this guy would do anything in his power to try to make me feel uncomfortable.
It's just a prank, bro.
Shoo!
Oh my god, Trent, shut up. Wow, dude, you look so cringe in those clothes right now.
Dude, you're wearing the exact same clothes as me. As a young boy, I tried to resist any urges to fight back because I felt like it would give him what he wanted, but at a certain point, something had to give. I went to my mom for advice, and you know what she said?
Well, if you tried everything else and nothing has worked, go up to him and knock his frickin' teeth out. I've got your back.
Oh. Now, even back then, I understood that fighting isn't always the answer, but I tried everything. Teachers would just sit there and do nothing, or both of us would get in trouble if I spoke out because of the zero bullying policy our school had. So, with my mom backing me, it was time to stand my ground. So this is how it happened. I didn't plan for it, but eventually I just snapped. It was a typical day during PE class and my friends and I were throwing the football around. When the ball was thrown to me, it slipped out of my hands when trying to catch it. He would come up to me and say the one thing that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Nice catch, Butterfingers.
Really? Okay, let's do this.
Do what, weirdo?
What do you think? Square up. Let's fight this out. At this point, there was a circle of kids surrounding us, and even the PE teacher in the distance was pretending not to notice. Even he knew what needed to be done. I bet you're expecting this to be the fight to end all fights. Well...
Do something. I dare you.
You started it. You do something.
I always knew you were weak. This is lame. I'm out of here.
Boo! Boo! Now, what happened after all this? Well, after a couple of months, the bullying didn't stop. It went back to the same old, same old. Gosh, middle school sucked. Now back to the bar. All of what I just told you was coming back to my mind when he asked me how things were going with my life. Sensing how tense I was, he slid a drink over to me and said it was on the house. He was acting very nice. As we were talking, I had this weird feeling come over me that I needed to make sure he knew how quote-unquote successful I was. I think telling people I work in film and TV makes it sound like I'm showing off even when I don't intend to, but with him, I don't know. Something just came over me and gave me the feeling to tell him, "Screw you, see, you suck. I'm awesome. You may have been cool in school, but this is the real world." But after I said goodbye, I walked outside to get some fresh air, and a new feeling came over me. A feeling that's hard to describe, but maybe it's disgust. Because I didn't like the me I just portrayed inside that establishment. I feel like all the struggle and work I put myself through just to get to where I am today has just been thrown out the window. And for what? To prove to this guy that I'm worth something? I feel like I'm 13 all over again. The thing is, some people change with time. Some grow up, some don't. I have some friends who eventually became friends with their bullies and some that never changed. Do I plan on being friends with this guy? No. But I've learned to move on and grow from this experience. I've changed since then too, and definitely for the better. Hang on to the fact that you've grown, and you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. And you don't have to lower yourself to anyone else's level either. If you're experiencing bullying, you don't have to deal with it the way I did, but please seek help. You matter and you deserve to be treated with decency and respect. And if no authority figure is doing enough to stop it from happening, don't let up. Tell them you need more action, more protection, take up more space. You're valuable, and bullying hurts people for a long time. Stick up for your friends who are being bullied too. Let them know that you care about them, and they don't deserve to be treated this way. Maybe you can just walk with them when they go tell a teacher, but please verbally tell them that you care, and they matter. Bullying can make you feel worthless, and you're not, I promise. You need your friends to support you in times like this so you can know your worth and not get lost in the insults. And that still goes if your friends are online. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe for future videos. Thank you so much, guys.